dramatic night here. How do you look back at that?
It was a brilliant game to be involved in. I thought that the word that strikes me at the moment is pride. I think that we're coming to a team that over the last couple of years have been at the highest level in the Premier League, and obviously see them in Europe. But we play with so much courage in the game. We actually start well. We show confidence and authority with the ball, and then within the few minutes to get the first goal, a quick second goal, and then there's a question asked of you as a team, your spirit, your mentality, character, everything about you at this level. But the players continued to play. We started getting contention, because I think the first sort of 10 minutes rocked us a wee bit, but then once we started to get our aggression back in the game and make contact in our pressing, then that gave us the opportunity. And obviously scored two very good goals. And I think overall, to take the game right to injury time with it in the balance was a great effort by the players. So yeah, you're obviously always disappointed to lose, but we played a big part in a really good game.
It didn't look like you were going to be able to take it to injury time right at the end of the match. That opening 5 minutes being 2-0 down. What we saw after that, I think it's fair to say, was tangible evidence of the progress you guys as a team and as a club have made at this level this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was always the objective, coming in and being really competitive at this level. And I think in these 8 games we've built a really good foundation. You see the work that we need to do to improve the squad, to really, be able to sustain that challenge. We're having to bring on some young players that haven't played for Celtic before, never mind playing the Champions League. So, but like you say, over the course of the 8 games, we've qualified on merit and showed some great football along the way. Aston Villa hadn't conceded a goal in their home games in the Champions League. So for us, we carried the threat right the way through the night. So yeah, really proud of the team. Supporters gave us a great backing, and yeah, just unfortunate that we conceded the 4th late on with a mistake.
Brendan, the way the team fought back from 2 goals down, how much belief can that give you that you can cut it with the big boys, especially when we go into this playoff round next month?
Yeah, well, I think we've showed, as I said, apart from the Dortmund game where we were well beat on the night, but we learned from that, get over the setback. We've gone away to Atalanta and kept a clean sheet, and we come here tonight, we're in the game, and we know it's either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich in the next round, so that'll be obviously a huge challenge for us. But I think we're building confidence at this level and showing that we're a team that can play and can work well and make it really, really difficult for the top teams.
Just on that, Real Madrid or Bayern Munich doesn't get much tougher than that, does it, Brendan?
Well, clearly it's a great reward for the work that the team and the club have done. So, but yeah, whoever we play, they're clearly top level teams.
Back to back, big moments for Adam at this
Yeah,
level.
I done really well. He's obviously, you can see, we're tired a little bit naturally because he's not playing so much. But those are 2 big goals for him. I thought and actually how we created the goals, I thought were very good. His movement into the box. He's made a couple of runs and then he's had to adjust and makes a great finish. And then the second one's a great team goal. And then he is where he should be in the box for the squared pass, and we make the finish. So yeah, I thought it was a handful all night, and that'll be big for his confidence.
Brendan, I think a slow one was one of the bits up one of the goals. You hope there's no consequences to that.
I'm not even thinking. I'm just talking about the football.
When you 2-0, there was half an hour when Matty Cash got injured and the COVID players over and he spoke to him. Can you give us an insight?
No, listen, it's just about staying calm, because it can wobble you. It's a Champions League game. You're playing against a top team now who finish in the top 8. You see the quality, you see everything that they have. But we actually started the game well, and then obviously in those opening minutes played with authority, got through the pitch. But then there a wee bit of quality, maybe a wee bit of indecision in our press obviously led to the goals. So so it's just about keeping the calmness, keeping the belief, and the players, as I said, I was very proud of them tonight, how they reacted to that, because that's a game that can really get away from you, especially in the atmosphere and how good a side Aston Villa are.
Brendan, how much do you think the team will be better prepared for whoever it is next, Villa or Real, given the way they have performed since that setback from 5 games rather than this performance?
Yeah, it's just experience, isn't it? I think the experience and that we've gained will have given the players confidence. Whoever you play in this next stage, clearly it's going to be a massive challenge, but we know we can make it really difficult for teams, and like we see tonight, right to the very end, we're in the game, we're in with the possibility of winning. So we can take great confidence from that with how we've played, and then see where it can take us.
Brendan, now the group stage is finally finished.
Mhm.
What have you just made conclusions of this new format?
I really enjoyed it. I think playing different teams, going to different cities, I think it's been really, really good. I'm pretty sure there was probably a real level of excitement tonight. People watching on the screens and who they might get and everything else. You sense the supporters there after the game. Aston Villa qualifying into the top 8, so it's a great occasion for them. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the variance in the games, the different levels, and but every game at this level is really tough, and I'm just proud of how we've performed, because Scotland gets a wee bit of stick in its football. I think you can clearly see that we have teams that have got courage to play. We're nowhere near the resource levels of any teams in the Premier League, but we can still be competitive, and that's what you want to be. So the format has been really good. I've really enjoyed it, and we'll now get ready for the next challenge.